Alrighty, tidy folks. Let us get back into it. I spent way too much time yesterday debugging this freaking brake light. That was like 3.5 hours yesterday of figuring that out. Took way too long. I think it's funny that it was in the fuse box the whole time. So, got some insulation down here on the floor. I can plug this back in. The fuse box is dry. The glue on the trip meter tab is drying. Super glue, so it's not drying. It's what is that word? Not vulcanizing. Setting? It's setting. And then after it sets, I won't be able to probably drive it around for another day or two, but that's fine. I'm just going to, what do you mean overloading? OBS is bitching at me again. For whatever reason. It says encoding overload. No idea why. Anyway, we are going to put the book away before I get too dirty. And then put the fuse box back in. Put the cluster back together. And I'm going to try to find... Actually, we're going to hook the cluster up and we're going to turn the lights on. I'm going to reconnect the battery, turn the lights on, and take a look inside this thing, because I don't know why. Down here is so dim. So we're going to try to figure out some of that. Because I like to get light spill everywhere, kind of evenly behind the gauge faces. That would be nice. So yeah, I guess let's get to it. I don't have an energy drink, and I don't know if it's because I'm addicted to caffeine again, but like I wake up in the morning, or I get up in the morning, or whatever, up in the morning, just morning, it's just morning, I'm morning, and I got like this, I don't know, fuzzy head, I don't know what you call it, where, tell you what, I'm gonna move this guy, I'm gonna move him kind of over here. Make them a little bit smaller. How about that? Maybe that works better. Right? You can see more of this stuff. And me! Yeah, like, I don't know, my head feels fuzzy in a way that goes away after I have a buttload of caffeine. Now, I'm not a coffee drinker because I can't stand coffee. And tea just doesn't do the same thing, for whatever reason. Weird. So, today is no caffeine. I might text my roommate and see if they want to go to the store. I'm going to delete the thing in my phone first. Oh, and then I got to go and figure out why the clutch switch is not being read by the ECU. That's what I got to do. That's what I was going to do yesterday. And I've been out here for 5-6 hours, and I just didn't want to do it. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then... Yes. Okay. Now, I'm going to grab the Speedo-Edo and the Fuse-It-Use-It box, and we're going to start putting all this stuff back together. We're going to start putting it back together. Oh, it's not there. Okay. Alright. Sounded like there was a small child in my driveway. That was weird. But I think they're across the street, and they're just very loud children. And so I guess a little recap, right? Little recap. So this guy was fairly corroded. It had some bridging across these end pins down here. We cleaned him up. He is now dried out. You know, I could also change the frequency of the beep, not the sound frequency, but the frequency with which the beep occurs, I think. I have another fuse box, which should have another integrated control unit in it. I saw it in storage yesterday. I'm going to go back to storage the next day or two, find that fuse box. We're going to take it apart just so I can inspect the internals and see, make sure it is what I think it is. And I'll get this guy, and I'll reverse engineer this, this control unit, and maybe I can make a better one. One that can do more things. Right? Wouldn't that be nifty? Maybe I'll do that on a stream. Design. It's been a while since I actually did any kind of electronics design. And you know, I have been wanting to disable the beeper in this thing since I got the car. I don't like the beeper, but it's something I've grown accustomed to. I don't know if I disable the beeper, will I miss it, and then have to subsequently take all this stuff back apart again? That's the question. We're going to put it back together, since I've got that spare unit. If I decide I want to disable the beeper, we'll do it on that one. And that way, the next time I do anything, it's just a simple matter of pull the fuse box, swap the unit, put the fuse box, done with it. Don't have to have the car down for however long. Alright, that's all connected. This thing has no more moisture in it. I would like to figure out what this connector is. I need to get on. Tell you what. Let's do a little bit of that. Right? I'm going to add a window capture. I'm going to open a new Firefox. I mean, I could leave it in this Firefox, that's fine. Nah, we'll do it in a new one, just to be safe. For whatever reason, safe. Woo. Jeez. Okay, we're going to move this down. Then we're going to stick you guys up here, like this. Kind of like that. Okay, and then the reason you have the bar at the bottom is that's my taskbar. It's too wide, so you guys will just have to live with that. Okay, so there's a website that's just amazing for stuff like this. CorsaTechnic.com. This website is fantastic. These people have all the stuff you need. So we'll go one-way connector, and what we're looking for is these guys right here, these single one-way connectors. And it appears to be a Sumitomo design, but I could be wrong. I mean, I could use probably just like a blade connector and just slide it on there, but I'd rather find like the whole connector. And sometimes you can't find these things, but that is the more rare case. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I don't think so. I was gonna say I smell hot rubber. Of course I smell hot rubber. The trunk's in the sun, and it's rubber. Hey, that's the shape. Okay, so where's your mating part? Bam. Is that the one I was just looking at? Hey, what did I say? What did I say? Hey, Colin, what did I say? I don't know if you were here when I said it. When I said, this looks like a Sumitomo connector. And you know what? You know what? So, I was looking at this shape, looking through the list, and I found that. That guy right there. That's the same thing, right? And I was like, oh, okay. Well, gotta go find the mating part. Click the mating part. Bam, that's the one. That looks like it'll fit in there. And who the makes it? Who makes it, damn it? Sumitomo. I told you it was Sumitomo. Ha 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 ha. I mean, it's either Sumitomo or Yakazi on this car. That's the two connector manufacturers. Yakazi, Honda used mostly for the previous variant, the 87 and 91s, the square body Civics. Those are the most of the Yakazi connectors. You see them on Toyotas a lot. Toyota loves Yakazi connectors. They're those kind of translucent. They get tan as they get older, but they're white clear. But yeah, Honda used them a little bit. But yeah, I was looking at that. Just kind of the shape of it makes me think Sumitomo, because they have kind of a, I don't know. When you do this stuff long enough, you start seeing the patterns, the way that people think, the way that they do things, and it all kind of like patterns up and lines up. And I looked at that, I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's a Sumitomo design. And sure as shooting, it was a Sumitomo. I mean, yeah, it's Japanese, so like, you know. Dorito, Kawasaki, Suzuki. Sumo type. Hi. Bam. So, yeah. Sticking this guy back in. I put the control unit back on there. I don't know why I can show that camera. Like, it's I'm stupid. Like, I'm probably the stupidest smart guy you'll ever meet. So, we're sticking this guy back in. Then I gotta put... I don't know if we can see it in this guy. So, you see, camera's all flipped. Hold on. Yeah, camera's flipped. Both cameras are flipped. So what I want to do, because I want them to look like a mirror, right? So I want to be able to know which way I'm facing and not have to flip it in my head because I'm stupid. So I have to unlock them first. Bam, bam, bam. I said bam. Get transform. Flip horizontal. Flip horizontal. Lock, lock. There we go. Now, left. Right. 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 Okay. So, I don't know how well this camera will do. I don't know if you can see, in between those wheels there, you see those little black tabs? It'll freaking focus! Give me... camera control. Yeah, see, I could do it manually, faster and better. So, these little black tabs. There he is. So these little black tabs in between the drive gears here, there, and there. The one on this side was not broken, but it was cracked. And so it wasn't pressing on the drive wheel. There's a little square piece on the axis of the drive wheel. That tab presses on it, just the tiniest little amount of pressure, and if that thing is off, it'll just kind of rotate back square to the tab, and that's what aligns the drive gears to the number wheel gears to allow you to reset the thing and then it start working again once you release the button. Which was not happening. You'd release the button and that wheel would be at an angle, not allowing the whole system to fall back into place, not allowing the gears to mesh, and you'd have to sit there and like futz with it until the wheel vibrated to the right place. So, okay, so where's that? Okay, so this camera property thing, I'm going to leave open, actually. So, did you just put out a new short playing around in the mud? I just saw a short playing around in the mud. Was that new, or was it just YouTube popping it up on the feed for me? D2. Okay, so it's just a circuit board, and these are just designators that when you design a circuit board, you have resistors, you have diodes. Resistors are designated R almost always universally. Diodes are D, right? It's just really funny to me that right here, D2 and R2 are right close to each other. D2 right there, R2 right there. Oh, that is humorous. This was built in the... Oh, cool, I was right. So I've been searching around for parts all day for the speedometer, well, all day, the last hour and a half, for parts for the speedometer to fix the trip meter, hoping that I could find like just parts. And no, the standard is find it on eBay, rip a broken one apart, get the parts out of it, fix it that way, right? Take 3 to make 1 functional. So, right there, little symbol that of course will not focus. There we go. So that little symbol right there, which is backwards for you because I flipped the camera obviously, but that little symbol is also on the speedometer, which makes sense because this is the drive port for it. So that guy right there. And I was looking at it, and I was asking people, so I was like, hey, do you have parts for 80s to 90s VDO gauges? I was like, I keep saying VDO, but I don't see VDO on this one. I've had a VDO gauge in here before, and VDO made gauges for the Hondas in the 90s. They still do today. But this one doesn't say VDO. Normally VDO, they have the symbol right here kind of in the center underneath the trip meter. But this one didn't. It has this little NS thing. And I'm like, I'm saying VDO, but I'm pretty sure this is a Nippon part. Which is, so Nippon is just Japan. Right? That's Japan. So you have, pretty sure it's made by the same company that makes all Nippon Denso parts. And so they have a bunch of different subsidiaries that are called different things. It's kind of like NGK, the people that make spark plugs. Okay? NGK is the same company, I'm pretty sure. Feel free to fact check me at any time. But 99% certain, NGK is the same company as the the people that make sensors in TK. It's also the same company that makes bearings in SK. So, you know. Anyway, yeah, I saw you playing around in the mud video. I will say I do like, oh, that broke. I think when I dropped it, I cracked a little plasticky piece. Saw you playing around in the mud, and I do like that you don't just like go out and ham it all up like most people do. I'm going to fix the orientation of this relay, because here's the locking tab. It faces this way. The tab on this side is broken, but the tab on this side is still intact. It's fine. I'm not going to do that. It's going to be a pain in the ass to take it out later. Fuck it. Yeah, because I'm not a big fan of those guys that are like, oh, let's go to the bog, and they're just up to their neck and snorkels and just, bro, if I wanted to get dirty, I'll go work on a car or a tractor or your girlfriend or whatever. Like, yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. The tires look like you wouldn't want to be ripping around in a bog too much. More dirt road kind of tires. Okay, so I'm going to move you back over here so we can take a look-a-loo. Oh, it doesn't change the number live in the thing when you have it on automatic. Okay. Well, I'm just going to be putting this fusity box back in real quick. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do first. get me a little bit of lube. We're gonna put a little bit of lube on it. If I remember right, it was red. And it was just, you said something like, we're gonna get her muddy today in the first like 3 or 4 seconds, and then it was just ASMR, just engine noise after that. If that clears it up. So we're gonna lube these sockets a little bit, actually. Just the teeniest, tiniest little bit. And it's a dry lube, so we spray it on, let it sit for a second, let the solvent evaporate. Then we have a nice little layer of lubricative material. Lubricative? Lubricative. Oh yeah, that's the one. Yep. I don't know, man, I've blinked since then. I'm pretty sure this sits this way. Yep. Pretty sure it was on this side. 99% certain it was on this side. It helps if you put it in the right direction. Boop. So do you name all of your various machines? Do they speak to you? Do they tell you their names? Or do you just assign names to them? Okay. Yeah, for stuff like that, you really need anything that's got like loose stuff on the bottom. Like if it was just like Arizona desert, where it was just hard on the bottom and just some like like concrete and water sitting, I'm sure they'd be fine. But yeah, once you get in there and you start getting that loose stuff, it just kind of like clogs up in the thinner treads and just it's a no friction surface kind of thing. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Guess I wasn't up against the chalk. Ah, that makes sense. The big red one, right? That's the first place my brain went. Thank you. There we go. Alright. There we go. I can open the door and get my fat butt in here. Alright. Now, we've got to remember where's these things wasted. For the most part, it just, I mean, not for the most part, it's entirely true that these things only go in one spot. Okay. I don't like the way this fuse box mounts up in here anyway. Eventually, I do plan on changing it. I plan on putting it somewhere more accessible. My thinking is right here to the right of the steering wheel. Like right here, up and down, you have a panel. You pull the panel off, there's all your fuses, and then you pull it out, and there's just a single connector or two connectors that have the harness for the fuse box on one side and the body on the other side. That's what I'm thinking. But that's money, and that's time. Now look how flimsy that is. I don't know if you can see that. That's flimsy. I don't like it. Sometimes you need eyeballs, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Old loosey-goosey. Do you watch Archer? Colin? Is it your kind of thing? Oh, there's a scene in the show, I think season 7, maybe? Where, so it's diverged from the original storyline, and I think it's Archer's in a coma, so this is all like coma, fever dreams kind of stuff. But there's a scene where, oh no, this is real life. So it must be like season 3 or season 4. So Archer, H. John Benjamin is the voice actor, great voice actor. He is, so two of the greatest voice actors of our generation in this episode. He's on an island, his wife has died, and he's on an island in Polynesia, boozing it up, trying to lose his grief in his way, which he's an asshole, so, you know, whatever. But the guy that's sent to find him is Rip Riley. You know, fortune hunter. You know, but it's Patrick Warburton, right? So Joe Swanson from Family Guy, Krunk in The Emperor's New Groove and Krunk's New Groove, the wolf from Hoodwinked. It was an animal movie. He was the wolf, and you had the squirrel that when you gave him coffee, the world slowed down and you know. So Patrick Warburton, one of the greatest voice actors, one of the funniest people of our generation, right? For acting. He was also the narrator in the series, a series of unfortunate events with Neil Patrick Harris. But there's a bit where Rip Riley's come to collect Archer, take him back to New York, wherever they were living, fly him back to the U.S., take him home, and something to the effect, I can't remember, they're arguing about something, and just Patrick Warburton saying these words, like if nothing else, it's just the sentences in that scene are just funny to me for some reason. And he's just like, he pats the dash, old loosey-goosey here's only got a range of about 1,100 nautical miles. Just in Patrick Warburton's kind of, you know, the way he says things. It's just like, you get the same reaction Archer gets with the next line, where Archer's just like, what? And it's just, I don't know, Patrick Warburton saying that sentence is just good stuff. It's funny shiz. Alright. Oh, that looked like everything. Alright, you know what? Tell me it's not just me. Tell me I'm not crazy. Right? So, we have steering wheel. Under normal circumstances, we have dashboard, HVAC goes over there. Oops. HVAC goes over there. ABS module sits right there. You can see the yellow wires coming out, right? And you get, you know, a little cover here. The cluster goes in here. Okay? Now, clutch switch goes out. Brake switch goes out. Normal circumstances, I pull the seat out completely, so I'm not just kind of like trying to snake my way over the seat or whatever. But take a look right there. That's a clutch switch. Okay? Look at where it sits. This thing sits right up in there. The way you would normally access it is down through here. So let's take a trip down through there, shall we? So that's the clutch switch right there. Try to get your head in there so you can see what the heck you're doing. Honda, a lot of good things, a lot of good engineering, a lot of really smart things Honda did with this series of vehicle in particular, the Civics and the Accords of this era, CRVs even. What the hell were they thinking with that switch? Seriously? Like, I get it. Like the clutch, you know, where are you gonna put this thing? You got a clutch. It's got to do stuff. But like, come on, guys. Give me like an access panel. Like right here. Give me like an access panel. What? You're talking about that stupid, the communist alert system that they're rolling out? The thing that's gonna have the ability to hijack people's devices at any time for any reason? Oh, that's that wire. I can cut that wire. Well, we're not going to cut that wire. We're going to take this really, really crappy tap off of here. That's what we're going to do. I've been wondering what the hell this wire went to. I knew it was part of the remote start system that I had installed years ago, but I couldn't remember what the heck it was for. It's for the clutch. So you know if the clutch is pressed. Gone now. No, it's not. It's just I flipped the cameras so that I know easily which way left and right. So everything is mirrored right now for you guys in the stream. I wish it was right-hand drive. I could make it right-hand drive. The problem with the biggest issue with that is the HVAC. I don't know how they ran the HVAC on the right-hand drives. I imagine that the lines were just a little bit different for the AC, and the firewall plate was a different plate, so it was flipped. So you had the holes for the steering over here, and the holes for the AC and the blower on this side. So doing a conversion would be a major undertaking. I have thought about putting the seat in the center and using just leaving the underneath the way it is, just using like the UPS guys, how they do like regular cars conversions. You just stick a chain and a gear and put the steering wheel on the other side, but do that in the middle. I have thought about that. That would actually give me more room to do the electric steering if I did something like that. The problem with that is transmission tunnel. I mean, that's a good 8 centimeters or so. I need to retape that. I need to clean that and tape that up. That's not right. But yeah, that's almost the width of my hand, the transmission tunnel. And it's funny because this car in particular is front wheel drive. Not all of them work. This is a transmission tunnel. It's a driveline tunnel. They stuck the exhaust and the drive shafts under here for the all-wheel drive models. For me, I just stuck the exhaust real tight up underneath it for the ground clearance. And I think the exhaust is about 1.5 centimeters, 2 centimeters from the shifter mechanism, which while you're here, I can show you. Damn it. I keep doing that. So I've got me this, which you can't see for crap. I can't see the chat right now, but I've got me one of these that I need to obviously clean up because somehow it got some moisture on it. But this is the Toyota MR2 shifter assembly, which I saw this on, like I looked up just the MR2 shifter, how they did it, because I had access to an MR2 and I could rob parts off of it, but it wasn't taken apart yet. And I looked it up and I saw this whole frame and bracket system. I was like, oh yeah, that's how we're doing this. Then I've got the MR2 shift cables, just I ordered them, it was like 45 bucks online or something. So I got those guys, and so this whole shifter's been rebuilt, brand new Toyota parts. And it's in a, fantastic shape actually, other than the rust on the bracket. Brand new Toyota shift knob with the 12345R. And then, so all I gotta do is I've got to figure out how in the heck I'm going to actuate the transmission in this car with cables. Because when they design a transmission for cables, they don't just take a transmission with this shift mechanism in it and slap some cables on it. They actually design an assembly, right? So that it works, because that's what you do. But I also want to put the shifter, I think, right there. Well, okay. So I want to put the shifter right there. Which would kind of give me room for some cup holders down there. Because the factory machine, this thing, it had 2 cup holders designed to hold 8-ounce cans maximum. 12-ounce. What's a standard American Coke can? 12-ounce, right? 12-ounce. So yeah. So, Americans and big gulps wasn't really a possibility. I'm also redesigning the dash because the reason you couldn't fit anything bigger in the cup holders, A, is they were just little plastic arms that came out, and anything heavier, you just break them off of there. I've seen people do that before. But then the dash sat right here. It was right here. And it came up real fast like that. And so that's as tall as you had. It was right there. You could take a small drink and kind of put it, sideways-ish, but any turn you made is going to fall over. So I want to put communists. I'm going to think about getting into politics the last few years because the communists are taking over and someone's got to do something about it. I don't know that I want it to be me though. Anyway. Fuse box is hooked back up. I'm going to hook the cluster back up real quick. What? Oh. Is that supposed to be B? I was putting it in the wrong hole. Yeah. Because you know what they say? The road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? Would you sit somewhere? I wish you would just sit. Right there. Sit. Thank you. I mean, I don't drink big gulps myself, but I would like to be able to put maybe a taller can or a bottle in a cup holder. Nose itches. I'm going to reconnect the battery. And we're going to take a look at the lighting inside this cluster. That's what we're going to do. Huh. Interesting. And my trunk pan and everything in the back seems to be rusting. Like, far more than I would think it should. Very strange. That's why. One of these things is not like the other. Huh. That's weird. These should not be blinking like that. These should be DC. Hold on. Huh. Interesting. I don't know why they're blinking. Maybe I do. Interesting. Well. Huh. I guess that one gave up the ghost. Yeah. All right. I think I have more of these somewhere. Can't believe this thing's dead. That's really funny. How they made this. Alright, let me look for a spare real quick. I used to have a box, a little box of a bunch of different light bulbs and sockets and what have you for this cluster. 20 or 30 of them, a little box. Little brown box with just a regular cardboard box with the bottom taped. Can't find it. I did find some LEDs, 1157s. I don't know why I have these and they're not installed in anything. I'm going to check the taillights real quick. Oh, I think I remember what happened. Okay, so what I think happened is I ordered 4 1157s and 2 1156s, and I needed 4 1156s and 2 1157s. Because the 6s are single pole, the 7s are double pole. And I was thinking stand by. Yes, on the floor. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so these are 1157s too. So it's not that. Huh. don't know. I was gonna say, I think maybe the trunk lid brake lights were 1156s, and I thought they were 1157s, so I ended up using ones that I slotted for something else. But no, they're 1157s. They're dual pole. So I don't know. I really don't remember. Okay. I'll have the fuel sticker on the bell for it. I think they'll pick it up tomorrow. Okay. Okay. All right. Thanks, sir. No, I'm not putting this cluster back on here until I get the lights just right. Which means I have to go to the storage and do a bunch of searching, I think. Because I'm not even going to put the speedometer in until I can take a look inside and see what the heck's going on with the lighting. Well, I guess what I'll do, I'm going to wash my hands real quick and I'll be right back. So I'll turn this on. Boosh. Be right back. Alright. Let's do some lookaroo-a-later-rating in my handy-dandy buckaroonie here. Oh, I'll tell you what I can check out though, real quick, while we're here. Make sure the brake light works correctly. Well, if it were installed, I'm sure it would. Let's take the high beam light out. Fine. Really? What the shit? I think these are aftermarket. Oh, oop, forgot. Again. I think this is an aftermarket housing. Should explain why it doesn't fit in the damn cluster correctly. Or these LEDs are just crap and they're too big. That's a possibility. I'm going to take one of these guys, stick them in there. Oh, come on. What the hell is your problem? Eh? Eh? What the hell? What the flingle? Are these housings like completely different? No. Okay. Well, fine. I'll just stick this LED in this housing that does seem to fit correctly. I just have to order a handful of new ones. Okay. That's working. Okay. Those are both working. I'm just going to put that LED back in here. So that I at least have some backlight if I do need to move the car at night for some reason. I think what I will do is I'm going to look up some LEDs. Way. Since I don't remember the size, we'll do it this way. Now look, the two different ones that I have. If I want, like, look at these guys. What are the... Doesn't tell you what the output is, interestingly enough. So how about instead we go each of the pages and we try to find specs. Really? Oh. "17 lumens. What are these guys? Quit. 19 lumens. So yeah, I'd want the other ones. I'd want the dimmer ones for sure. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna call Joe Riley's and see if they have any. Just bulbs. Hey Lori, it's Ryan from Sal's. I wonder if you got any 74 bulbs.
What, sorry?
74s.
Oh,
Itty bitty
bulb.
light bulb guys, yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
They're the itty bitty bitty ones.
Little baby ones.
Yeah.
Yes, I got a package out there. Pack?
2-pack. I need like 10. Do you have a commercial pack? Or can you get the commercial pack like today? You're gonna tell me it's the North store.
I'm gonna tell you odd one I can have at 230.
Oh, okay. How much is a commercial pack? $6.62. Sweet. Second question. Would you be able to find those in LEDs? Do they have a listing for LEDs? Because we can get them like super bright LEDs, and they've got them for $2 a piece, $3 a piece, something like that. But I'd rather have them, you know, today. And I guess I could just get the commercial pack, stick the bulbs in, and then swap them out for LEDs later. I think that'd be fine. Also, does for the regular bulbs, does it tell you a light output specification? I know that was a long shot. Oh, yeah. 9. Wow.
I don't see anything in LED.
Yeah. I didn't figure, like, Joe Riley's is mostly like OE and OE replacement stuff, so it's not like upgrades and things like that. So
Right.
so okay. Yeah, if you can get the commercial pack coming for me.
I'll have that 30 for you.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. We'll see ya.
That was easy. So we'll get bulbs, and the bulbs are dimmer. So what we're gonna do, because the bulbs are 9 lumens, and the LEDs that I've been using, so I've got both of these types in the car, in the cluster right now. The These guys are like crazy bright. They're freaking ridiculously bright. So for indicators, they're not good at all. They don't work all that well. They're just terrible. They're not good. But for the backlight for the cluster, they're great. I currently have it turned all the way down, and it's still kind of a little bit too bright. I do need to build a PWM controller. I mean, I guess I could just go find a PWM controller. Tell you what. Oi. Oh! You cock. Oi. Damn it. Damn it. Ah. Stupid thing. Stupid gravity. Okay. So this thing is a... Oh, what? What? There's circuitry in there. There is circuitry in there. There's an IC. There's an 8-pin IC. Come on. Come on. Oh. There's a third one. Trying to get this thing out of here without breaking it. Ah. There we go. Aha! That is far more complicated a device than I thought would be in there. free. Just a transistor. Keep hearing noises. Woo! Huh. Okay. This is very interesting. All these surface mount components that I typically associate with... Would you focus? These surface mount components that I typically associate with technology from the last 10 years. This thing's going on 30 years old. So I'm going to have to take a look at this. I might be able to modify this to work for the LEDs just fine. Oh. Ah! You take the pot apart and clean it. Nice. Well, that's nifty-difty, isn't it? Okay. So, I'm going to do that tonight. We're going to figure out what the heck is exactly in this thing. And then I'm going to Oh, come on. And go through these guys. Figure out which ones have LEDs. What did I do with that? I misplaced one of these sockets, it looks like. Uh-oh. What the? That hole's bigger. Interesting. Okay, so these are indicators. Nothing, there's nothing. This must be a backlight. No, it's probably cruise control. Okay. That's an LED. LED, that's an LED. That's an LED. Just turns again. Okay. Okay. I'm missing the housing. that I took out today, that one that I removed, has disappeared. That is less than ideal. Oh, probably on the roof. Ta-da! Okay. What the hell? Oh, there are two different sizes. There are indeed two different sizes. Interesting. I guess I never realized that before. Is that park lights? No. This one park lights. What? Are they both have to be in there? Ignore me. I'm a stupid. Okay. That's fine. I have got to reverse engineer this guy. Might not even have to fully reverse engineer. I might just be able to do a couple of things in CAD, figure out what the heck's going on, and change a couple of values of some resistors and make that work better. Actually, what I need to do is I need to measure the voltage. I need to see if it's AC or DC. That's what I need to do. Uh-huh. That's interesting. Huh. Well, that explains that. Yeah. Interesting. The frequency changes based on the position of that pot. I don't understand why you would want to do that in the first place. Let's grab that wheel. I'm gonna have to glue that housing together too. I forgot. It's a 91K pot. Okay. I can work with that. Okay. $91.5K. I might not even use it. I don't know. I'll have to do some figure-8-rating that and figure it out. Alright, so so power. Diode 330. Current limiting resistor. Volts, current limited, goes to the middle leg of the pot. Those transistors. Okay. I need a piece of paper. Tell you what. Show you guys something else that's cool. I'm gonna recreate this circuit real quick. Live. Maybe. Okay, so alright, so from 12 volts, we come into the diode. Out of that diode, we go straight into a resistor that is, alright, Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah? Alright. Okay, from that, we also have $36 divided by 2. $18, right? 180. We also have this guy, 180. Okay, we'll work on that in a second. We also have wow. Oh, I am blind. Okay, this guy. Three, 2. And no markings on those transistors. That's lovely. Okay, so we have two pair of those. We have two of those. So we're gonna bring wire off of here. Okay. So those are 332, so 332. Okay. And those go into transistor. It's got to be an NPN. What the hell? Uh-oh. Really? Eh. Actually, I think that's... let me look that up real quick. Why are you so laggy? Alright, have fun. Let me know how it goes. That sucked. I'm pretty sure it's BCE, like standard. Yeah, BCE, which means that's the collector, right? Yep, okay. Actually, tell you what we'll do. Put this out here. Put this out here. Connect another wire there. Put this guy here. Okay. Now we've got both of those. There's then a capacitor on that line to ground. You need to stop. That's what it was. Okay. Now, look at those transistors. Actually, I need to put the pot on here. So I need a pot. It's going to be here. Okay, so 12 volt goes to the middle. Got a wire there. And okay. One side goes through a resistor. One side .333 into the base. The first one. So the other side goes through this resistor that the color bands are all faded on. Maybe. It's really dirty, but I can kind of see some colors. Might be white. Orange, white, red. Which is going to be 3. Nine. 3,900. What? So why is... I don't know. I'm just building it. Not trying to figure it out yet. Okay, there's also a capacitor that goes from the transistor side, so the base, to the collector of the first one. Go to here. Go to here. What? Base transistor number 2. Capacitor. That connects to this line right here. So we're going to do this kind of ugly. I have no idea what these capacitor values are. Alright, and then from the base of transistor of this guy, there's another cap to ground. Okay, then there's another cap from the base of the second transistor. Or the collector of the second transistor. Wait, what? The one that goes to the base, this resistor, goes to the base. Yeah. Off of this line, there's a cap that goes to the collector. Hot resistor. Go straight to the collector. With the second one. Sure. Okay. There's then a resistor, so there's another transistor. Okay. So power comes out, goes through .332, so 3300. Transistor 1 collector. Okay. Off of that line, there's another resistor, 4 band. Green, blue, orange. 56K. 56K. Pretty sure that's orange. 6K. Okay. And that ties directly to the collector of that transistor. Okay. Now, there's a resistor from there. Five, 6, 2 to ground. Come on. Alright, so 5, 6, 2 from... Wait. I did that wrong. That resistor comes into the hell? That goes to the base. And from the base to ground, there's that resistor. That guy. 1 to 10. Okay. Is there not a way to mirror stuff? Could have sworn there was. Anyway. The base and the collector have a cap across them. Again, I'm not doing this to be pretty. And this emitter goes to the base of a bigger transistor, which means this is a Darlington pair. Okay. Now, this 180 is tied to the collector of that guy. Okay. emitter comes out, goes to the base of that guy. His emitter goes directly to ground. And his collector just goes out to an output. So we're just going to bring it down here. We're going to add a scope to that. And then there are 3 diodes that face the output from the ground. Yeah. Just delete that. Bring a wire. Well, that's not working correctly. Oh, what? I forgot to hook up these emitters. Smart. You know, these caps are probably supposed to be quite a bit smaller. Like make a bracket or something? Is it just like your standard, I don't know what you call that, like, your standard kind of power sport coil, where it's just got a threaded end with the lead that comes out, and you just take the lead and jam it on there and thread the nut on. Something wrong with Falstat. Because that's the circuit. Very, very poorly drawn. The only thing I don't have is the power to ground cap that comes in. Oh, no I do. It's this one. So yeah, I don't know quite what's going on there. I don't actually have Discord installed in the laptop in the garage. Let me... Guess I can do that real quick. Gotta remember what the heck my password is. Download. Ah, jeez. Come on. Hey, Junior. Hey, when I go to Joe Riley's to get those bulbs, what? Why would you? What the? Oh. Discord opens, and opening in literally the stupidest place possible and the stupidest size possible. Thank you, yes. It opens in almost exactly the size and place of OBS's video. So it looks like it opened Discord in OBS to to put it in the stream. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh, that was weird. Is it that one? I don't know, man. Oh, it's not this phone. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the other phone so I can log in. I hate two-factor authentication. It is the stupidest thing. You are dead. Okay. So the phone that I need to log into my account is dead. Do I have a... Alright, so I'm gonna have to go plug this guy in. It'll be a few minutes, but I'll go look at Discord on my PC in my room. So I'm gonna put the be right back message up on this guy. And oh, yeah, I'll be right back. Oh. Yo. All right. What? What? Oh my Jesus. Okay. Okay. 10%. Now, let me. Okay, you didn't send me a new code. There we go. Hey! Basta bazoo, huh? Bam. Okay, so in response to the other stuff, that's typical ignition coil failure modes. That's actually fine. Well, not fine, obviously. That's how they fail. That's not indicative of some other problem generally. Especially given the age of that one. It looks like stupid old. Okay. What was I doing? I was trying to figure out what the hell this circuit is doing. What I see is switching. This is a Darlington pair. Look at the diodes. Like, I don't understand the purpose of this whole thing. Error amplifier? make these nanos. Yeah, look, they start to pulse at some point. Okay, so this is a very rudimentary PWM generator. Okay. Oh, and I guess I actually do need to stop you. I do need a connection there, otherwise there's no damn circuit. So it's a light bulb. We'll say it's 1.8 ohms. Let's do the same thing to this guy. They might be picofarads, I don't know. This guy's actually like 2 microfarad. Yeah, so if I could get these switching the correct way, it would come through the bulb. Okay. So yeah, so this is a rudimentary PWM. It's weird though, because looking at it with a I need to grab the O-scope probably. Yeah, that's fine. I figured out what it does. I had a feeling that's what it was. Only at 84, yeah. You know how many coils I put in this 92? At least 5. Yeah, but you know. I'd say an ignition coil that lasts longer than 10 years is unicorn. Anything after that is all borrowed time. But also, coil failure will also depend on resistance in the high tension wire, the spark plugs, the voltage output, and the switching mechanism, which I imagine on all of your machines, the switching mechanism is going to be the same. It's going to be a magneto. Comes by a coil that comes by a magnet that sends a pulse to the ignition coil. Wait, do you have... Yeah, 70s and 80s, they should be magnetos that generate... They have batteries and CDI boxes on those? Because I had an 89 Ninja, and it had just a CDI box, which is a ignition controller. And then it had a crank sensor in the alternator housing, I think. that picked up when the crank was spinning around to a certain position, it'd pulse, and then the box would zap zap, zap zap, zap zap, you know, both cylinders. I imagine your ignition is controlled via a magnetic pickup alone. Which means it's stepping up, whatever, it's probably generating 15, 20, 30 maybe volts. And then the ignition coil's got to step that up to, well, because you need a steady state of power, which means you're going to be using the power. You have to use the current out of the generator to power the coil. And then you'd have to switch it using a FET of some kind. Well, I'd have to look at them, like look at the electrical system to see exactly. That camera froze. Why did that camera freeze? Uh-oh. There it is. I was just about to put up a text box that says we're experiencing technical difficulties. Haha! Okay. Clutch switch. Getting distracted. Getting distracted. No more distracted. Clutch switch. We're figuring out how it runs to the ECU. And why my laptop is not telling me that the clutch switch is working. It'll probably be maybe with the brake lights. Starting system, actually. 75. That would be with the starting system. Yeah, clutch switch. Okay, wiring diagram. Clutch switch. This goes to ground. Oh. So there were models where the clutch switch only works for the starter system. And then I guess there's another model that it goes to, maybe it wasn't the Civics. Maybe it was the Integras that the clutch switch goes to the ECU. I am using a P72 base code, which I believe is the Integra ECU. Because it has support for OEM NOx sensor and wideband if I ever wanted to install those. Without having to rebuild the base code. Okay. Well, I know the clutch switch works because the thing starts. Right? So, do I have have the pinout for the connectors on my phone. I don't think so. So, let me see if I can look for it real quick-a-roonies. Fan. And my bolt should be at Joe Riley's here soon, which means I'll probably... Well, it only takes me 15-20 minutes, so I'll probably just do a be right back. And then come back, do the bulbs, put the cluster back together. I'm going to put this guy back together, and I am going to have to redesign him. I don't think I can adjust it easily. I'm going to plug the clutch switch back in real quick, because I know I'm going to forget. Plugged. So, U6. What the heck is going on with this thing? Why are you locking up? What the heck is wrong with you? You're not even doing anything. Why do you keep locking up? And there's... Oh, where is it? This one. Boop. Okay, so we're looking for clutch switch. Manual clutch switch VX. Also used for automatic function. What automatic function? Huh. Oh, that's where I need this other thing. Okay, so connector B7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connector B5. Go away. Okay, so B5. Park in neutral. Okay. So it's the ECU park neutral. I don't know why the hell they didn't just put that in there. But I could run that. It runs to pin 10 on the breakout board. But I also need to look at what? Oh, mother. OBS froze. Come on. Just go to the damn video! Ugh. God, I hate that. Okay, so what the hell's going on here? The OBS video window is not showing me anything. I'm stuck on my screen, I'm stuck on DuckDuckGo, P06 connector pinout, and Firefox. I've turned Firefox off in OBS, and it's still on my screen up here. None of the video's moving, like the Logitech's not doing anything. But then I go like to the stream, and I see it in the stream. Yeah. OBS is just like crapped out. Yeah, because what I see, so what I see is this, right? And like Firefox, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. You'll see that in the stream, but you can see here it's just stuck. That's the webcam, this guy, is this guy up here, right? And then the Canon should be here, and I've got nothing. Just gotta like keep it up in the foreground. Yeah, and like they all turn on and off when I click the buttons. What the heck is going on here? How do you update this? I might have to end this one and start another one. Which means I might just end this one while I go to the store, restart the computer, come back and just start the next one up, putting the cluster back together and stuff as like a whole other stream. If I can't figure out what the heck is going on here. Yeah, it's I love watching Moonbo, and it's like I want to watch Moonbo, but I want to do my stuff and grow the channel, grow the business. It's like you got to pick one or the other, right? Guess I can put Moonbo in another tab and, like, you know, just switch over to it and watch a few minutes. Problem is I get distracted. I'll start watching Moonbo instead of myself, or instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know why the hell this thing is... Yeah, this is weird. Because the chat window works. Like, the chat window's working just fine. It's just the freaking live preview. It's frozen. Huh? Okay, open the properties for the camera, and the properties live preview windows are working. Which makes sense because the stream is working correctly. Maybe I should ask Moonbo if he's ever had this problem. Okay, that has nothing to do. Yes, when I search for OBS, I want stream. Yes, stream. Yes. Wait, is OBS Streamlabs? I thought they were. Huh. Yeah, it is still freaking locked up. I don't know what's going on. Let's see if see what Moonbo thinks. Okay. That seems to be kind of the way everybody is doing it. Streamlabs. That's what I figured he was gonna say. I wasn't sure if he used OBS for streaming, or if he did like most other people do and they use Streamlabs. I mean, OBS has been doing fine, like, until right now. Maybe this is my indication that I need to move to something different. I don't know. I do know that I'm going to go to Joe Riley's, pick up those bulbs so I can put them in the indicator holes. And I might go to the storage unit, so I might be gone for a while then. But I do plan on coming back and starting to stream back up and putting the cluster back together, putting the putting this brightness knob thing back together, like getting everything back together. I have to glue the cluster bezel because it's cracked and falling apart. And this was my last good one. They're getting to that age where they're just gonna eventually. I'm just gonna have to drive around without a cover over the gauges, which is gonna suck. I might have to print something. But for right now, I'm gonna kill the stream. I'm gonna go pick up some parts, get some drinks, probably go to the storage unit and do some searching for my spare cluster, so I can get or find a box. Find the box of lights. Nah, I'm not going to storage today. Screw that. I'm gonna go to Joe Riley's, get a drink, and I'll come back. I'm just gonna put up. I'm gonna kill the stream so I can restart OBS. Apparently it's OBS that was causing all those lockups earlier. So I'm going to restart OBS. I'll restart the computer. And then by the time I get back, start everything back up, get it all going, get back in stream, and we'll put the stuff back together. And maybe I'll start making some measurements for the laptop holder bracket stuff. So, yeah, I will see you folks in a little bit. Come back and join me for today's second stream when I get back up and running. I'll see you there.